Oh, jeez. Bit of sun was coming through the window, and I put a hat on the PlayStation. Alright, I gotta get up and move it. May as well turn the TV up a little bit while I'm here. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I forgot how many bloody loading screens there are, or company, game creation company screens there are, distinguished backers. Alright, it's been too long since I've played my new favourite game. It's been like 2 or 3 days. And that's too long as far as I'm concerned. Alright, my last sesh was not very exciting at all. So maybe this one will be a bit more exciting. Okay, I was just looking at the autosaves. Last time I was gonna play it properly. I loaded it. I wanted to have a little muck around, and then that turned into a bit of a big muck around. And then I don't know, something happened. I had to go somewhere, and so I didn't actually get to play seriously. So this monster that I've saved before, it was quite a low percentage chance to actually get it to teleport down, and in the muck around I actually succeeded, which I didn't think I would. So yeah, I don't really care about it succeeding, because you know the guy is a bit dodgy, so we'll see what happens if you fail. If I get to fight those 2 guys instead, because they're like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, didn't want to do that. What's going on here? How do I... Yeah, that's how. Why was I over here? That's right. So I think, yeah, that's what I was just going to do. Just, let's do it. No mucking around. Oh, he's got pretty good odds. Well, I'm going to go with me, because it should be me that does it. 15%, I can't believe I succeeded. Surely it'll fail this time. So what's going to happen? You inch close to the cage and reach up to slip the teleporter onto what you presume is a control panel, but you misgauge its location and the cage emits a low warning hum as the device attempts to mate with it fruitlessly. Kennedy's head snaps around at the sound. Instead, you're trying to fix the device. Yeah, let's fight, mate, let's fight! The big glaive rushes over and snatches your wrist, prying the device from your hand. Where'd you get this? What are you trying to do? Lost item, whatevs. Well, I'm not dobbing on old mate. I'm not a dog. My god, someone's shut the door already. I already had the door, like, just about shut. What is wrong with these people? I mean, it is true. It dead set wants to be free. Look at it. Oh, I'm so sick of reading. I don't think I'm going to read it all out loud. Oh, maybe a little bit. Do you know how dangerous that creature is? If you succeeded, you'd face something that could destroy you utterly. I'd tell you it's not a toy or a trifle. More destructive than most of the beasts we've encountered. More changeable too. Let me see that device. He takes it. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Takes from Canada, examines it carefully. His tone is sharp and focused. Did you make this? Did you modify it? No matter, I'll have the secrets of it myself. Yeah, maybe that'll help him. Shakes his head. It's a wonder anyone around here survives for long. What's next? Embracing a bellow heart, swallowing a Durolisk. He laughs softly. Cool. Good thing you didn't succeed, friend. It could have been disastrous. Ha! Old mate's going to be devastated.
Ready.
Alright, let's see what old mate says. Is he just going to give me another teleportation device? Where was he? Was this him? Why do you have blue above your head? Was that there before? Yeah, whatever. Is this the guy? It's got to be this guy then, doesn't it? Yeah, there he is. Oh, he didn't have to pay me for it, but cheers, mate. Mission failure. Alright, what's next? I haven't been up these stairs. Oh, hang on, that's right. That was also why I saved it here. Oh. Now, just in case, I had to do something with these. Yeah, come on, I'm interacting. Let's do it. People are dressed differently and speak differently. Whole new structures appear, including an enormous building rising from the edge of the square. So I think this was like two guys and it's the underwater ruins. It's weird that you can't... Is this where you... Tents are gone, buildings more colourful, less weathered. Did I even read this before? Centuries ago? Because when you first checked it, you saw a memory and I thought this one was the underwater city. I'll come back to it. I don't want to muck it up. I want to get it right first time.
Alright.
I did write in my phone, definitely, which one was which. And something's different, but the change is so small that it's hard to tell what. Well, that's got to be the recent memory of the underwater bloody city, doesn't it? Look at the changes. Several years into the past. Whatevs. I think I do recall this one being ancient. Let me just get my notes section from my phone, just to confirm. Come on, where is it? Squads of armors hunt down the fleeing masses. Is ancient. These events could have occurred as much as 1,000 years ago. Oh, I didn't save it in the phone. I saved it in the iPad. Where is it? Oh, what have I done? Alright, so... Oh, I thought I saved it there. That's bizarre. I definitely saved it somewhere. Oh, here we go. Right was the city under siege. The middle was the recent memory underwater city, and left was Lush Valley. Alright, we're locking the city under siege to this device. Images of the man and the girl are the only ones that play across the surface of this device. They run past the enemy soldiers and then disappear at the machine in an endless loop. Oh, so you can unlock it. Alright, whatever. So middle is underwater city.
Yes.
Yep, we're locking that bad boy. See, lock it in, Eddie. Images of the two men in the underwater city are now the only images that play on the surface of this device. They search for something, are chased, and then are captured over and over again in an endless loop. Heavy.
I'm going.
You better be going. Alright, lock in the lush valley. And let's see what happens. Images of the man and the woman in the valley are now the only images that play across the surface of this device. They survey the valley in an endless loop. As soon as you lock this third image, a final surge of energy arcs through the air from the device to the clock itself. The clock shines for a moment, then becomes solid, fixed into a single state. At the same time, the device in front of you goes dark. The images disappear, as does the strange view of the city's past. Now, is that the whole mission done, or is that just like the first part? Cool, it's working. Nothing more to do with these, I'm guessing. Now that the clock has become fixed in the present time, this device has reverted to its original state. It no longer alters what you can see around you, and there are no images on its surface. Alright. Let's see what these fuckheads have got to say. Was that all I had to do? You fixed the clock, I knew you could do it, I knew it. She shoots a triumphant smile at Mimion. You must tell us what you saw. Who were those figures? Were they cast-offs? What did they say? Were you able to retrieve them? Patience, Cass. We must first congratulate our guest. Damn right you should. He turns to you, masterfully done, revered one, a performance worthy of your sire. He bows gravely to you. You are most welcome here. He frowns. Unfortunately, your task is not entire. I had a feeling. Oh, I had a feeling. We told you our price. That decision stands. Fuck, what did they say? I can't even remember. I thought they just... Revered one, have you investigated the figures in the clock? Until you report your success to us, we can't tell you what you need. Ah, okay, so I've got to check the clock a bit more closely. Done diddly-un. Is that it? Is it just the one thing for me to look at? The machine is solid now. Each of the 3 clock faces shows a single time, though none of them point to any time measurement that you understand. You lean closer to the central clock face. 3 shadowy figures still lurk within, their features almost discernible now. Suddenly, the figures surge out of the clock towards you. Intense pressure strikes your head like a steel spike, then everything goes black. Did I die? What the fuck's going on? Am I getting teleported somewhere? Wouldn't mind, like, a battle, you know? Get a bit of action happening. Fuck, you never know what's going to happen in this game. I love it. Well, I still don't love these loading times, but, you know. What do you do? Back here, this is similar to the playstyle I was before, isn't it? Oh, these fuckheads. Hello, Camos. 3 figures before you're disoriented. They don't even seem to notice you at all at first. All 3 of them have a tattoo like yours, cast-offs. What befell us? The woman is dressed in powerful looking armor. Her face bears several scars, yet her eyes have the innocence of a child. Did he do something? Are we still in the clock? I do not believe so. The second figure is tall, dressed all in black. Its height is exaggerated further by a violet fish-like crest on the top of its head. Its large yellow eyes are squinted, scanning all around. There was a man outside the clock, but it wasn't. It was him. The third figure points at you. He is small, wiry, and tense as though he expects danger. He carries a shield on his back. He's a cast-off, he says, looking at your tattoo. Can't say I recognize him, though. Yeah, who are you people, for a start? The woman steps forward. We beg your forgiveness, friend, brother. We have been through quite the trial. I am Camos. These are my friends. Diviatiku, yeah. And Villon. I'm just going to call him Div for short, if they say his name again. We are cast-offs like you. She looks you up and down, her brow slightly furrowed despite her kind of demeanour. We were ingested into your head. I saw it. How is that possible? He eyes you suspiciously. Who are you? I'll ask the question. No, I'll just say I'm a cast-off. They don't need to know that I'm the latest one. She raises one eyebrow significantly higher than the other. I've met scores of cast-offs, yet you are new to my eyes and ears. How can that be? Div is the youngest cast-off I am aware of. Have you remained hidden since your birth? I think you might have been trapped in that clock for centuries, Kamos. Something about it messed with our perception. I think we might have been trapped. The Vargellan looks up at the ceiling, or where the ceiling would be if there were one. Time is an illusion. How long is the wrong question. It turns its enormous bulbous eyes to you. What is this place? Where are we? I'm not even going to try and guess. I don't know. I want you people to tell me some info. I've got nothing. The Vargellan shuts its eyes, 6 nostrils open wide as it inhales deeply. Our consciousnesses were ripped from our bodies when the changing god activated his clock. Then when you appeared, it happened again. Our minds ripped from their chronal prison. It looks to its friends. I cannot be certain, but I believe this is part of some vast mental construct. He turns to you. Your mental construct. His eyes become nearly as large as the Vargellan's. What? You mean we just went from one prison to another? He grips you by the shoulders. You did this. If this is your mind, then let us out. Yeah, that's a pretty bloody good question. Yeah, she looks down embarrassed. The 3 of us once worked alongside our sire, helping him with his research after he'd brought the Order of Truth to Saga's Cliffs. We saw him for what he was, selfish, arrogant. He doesn't care about us, not a single one of his children. He crosses his arms and looks away bitterly. All of his projects were always about him. He didn't care if anyone got hurt in the process. We betrayed him. Unlike the others, the Vargellan looks you directly in the eye. We meant to stun him, to capture him before he could escape to another body. But he was too quick for us. He activated the clock, tearing our minds from our bodies and trapping us eternally. Yeah, why can't you get us out of here? Oh, that's a bit of a dumb question. They said they've been trapped in there for ages. Just let me look around. Fucking not much, is there? The old, I can't remember what you call it now. The old magical stairs. They just twist around and around. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to be looking for? I'm guessing I just have to go back to them and break the bad news that there is no way out. Nothing in the middle. Yep, sorry guys, you're shit out of luck. Sorry, Div. The 3 of them mutter each other, looking around this strange place as they try to find another way out. Well met, brother. Have you discovered anything new about our predicament? I don't see any way out. The Vargellan stretches its neck, putting its face within a handspan of yours. It seems to be examining you. Then it says, your mind. Only you have the power to change. What he's trying to say is that this place was created for your body, or perhaps by your body. Our sire placed within each of us unique gifts and abilities. For example, I have never heard tell of another cast-off who could trap consciousnesses the way that you have. She gives you a warm smile. He would not have created this space for you without also giving you the means by which to move through it. Think. What other gifts did our Creator bestow upon you? Out of a deep fathom of mind by recovering memories I had lost. I'll go with that one. Div shakes his head. I can see what you speak of, it says, and you get a momentary impression that its eyes can see through you. This aspect describes you, just as I am Vargellan. Villain is observant. Kamos is foolish. I can't even remember what I was. I object to that characterization. He gives a kind chuckle. He's not wrong, and you know it. At her wounded look, he raises his hands placatingly. Is that how you say that? Placatingly? It's the truth. Anyway, you've gotten us out of twice as much trouble as you get us into. The Vargellan speaks to you. These aspects are descriptors of who we are, but they are not us. That you chose your aspect says quite a lot, but I do not believe that is enough to set us free. Let's try that one. Perhaps, if there are any memories here to recover. He curls his lip and looks around. Maybe I just don't know what memories look like, but I don't see anything. It would seem we are in agreement. Villain. Yes?
I wouldn't believe it. Guess who now? Guess what Emma just said?
They're going to Caves Beach.
No, I heard.
I don't believe it. So's the Vargellan, but you don't see him barking about it.
Guess what? The next scandemic's meant to... Oh, I'm not going to do this one.
Oh, alright. Tell me later. I don't think I have the ability you're talking about. You see, that's just the type of thing that you do as a path you chose, not something else I gave you, nor our means of freedom. You must. She looks at her compatriots and back to you. We each have our gifts given to us by our sire for a specific purpose. His purpose, of course, but a purpose nonetheless. She presses a hand to her chest. They say, for example, that foolish though I may be, I have 9 magical gifts of speech. That is not something I chose nor learned, but it is who he made me to be. He rubs his hand along the edge of his shield. I am a master of defensive arts. Our sire learned them when he was in my body, probably built my body to excel at it. I wouldn't call it a gift, but it's me, yeah. I am one with the shadows, I live in them, I breathe in them. This is not some esoteria I discovered, but a unique ability our sire chose for me while he was in my body. Can I have you guys join my party? So I can fucking have... I wonder what the maximum amount of party members you can have is. She gives you a kind smile. The gift is in you. Perhaps you have just forgotten. Our sire wouldn't have made this place for you without granting you the power to get out. Focus. Find the answer inside you. May as well. You rifle through your memories, past everything you actually remember to those memories you didn't create yourself. There must be a key or a door, anything that would help you escape this fathom of your mind. Just as you're about to give up, you find something, a cluster of sparks, nascent abilities deep within the core of your being. You sense the abilities to speak eloquently, to use a shield with a master's skill, to lurk among the shadows as though they were home.
Learn something new.
100 experience! None of these seem particularly suited to creating a path out of this place, but as you sift through them, you know that you are trapped here, not because it is some puzzle your sire left you to solve, but because you are not yet whole. This is another part, the last part of deciding who you are. In completing yourself, you'll be able to open a path back to the calm of your mind. Okay. Am I making a choice here? What's going on? Brandishes a silver tongue. You know the right thing to say in every situation. There is no obstacle that cannot be overcome with words. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much me in real life. Your focus grants you additional abilities regardless of your chosen type. You hide in the folds between dimensions, evading even the most watchful eye. Emerging, you rend reality and your enemies along with it. Oh, surprise attack. I kind of like that. Master's Defense. Why did that one come up with info? End turn immediately. Whenever an attack misses you, make a basic attack against an enemy if in range. There is no limit to the number of attacks that can be made this way each turn. Consumes the action though, I don't like that. So how come these don't want to give me info? Oh, there we go. 5% on quick fingers task, deception tasks, and perception tasks. Hidden or targeting an enemy that is blinded, gain 10% on attacks and +3 damage. Well, I like Nocturnal. I like having extra percentages on my bloody tasks. Now, what is the darkest area? You excel at skills suited for the shadows. Max effort +1 on persuasion, deception, and intimidation tasks. Yeah, that's not really fucking... Not really giving a shit about that, to be honest. But I am digging this one. I'm going to do it. That's it. You did it. You damn right I did. Does this mean we can go back to the real world? I don't think so, villain, but it does mean we are free finally. He turns to you. Thank you, friend. Go. We will follow. You just said you can't go to the real world. Whatever. Or does it mean they're free to wander about my little area? Oh, what? A fight? Fuck, I hope they're going to help me. The fuck was that? Oh, I'll go back and help them one day. Oh, I thought I was back in the real world. I saw what happened. Are you alright? That thing almost killed you. Yeah, what did happen? It blasts you out of that part of your mind. His voice is somber. The sorrow must be gathering its strength, taking spaces in your mind to keep you from reaching your full potential. I don't know why it doesn't just destroy you. Maybe the fragments aren't strong enough yet. It's alright though. We have more important things to do, right? Like get that chamber fixed. Oh, how much talking am I going to have to do? Alright, yeah. Are you always here? He shrugs. Where else would I be? Oh, alright. Nice short answers, actually. It's good. Yep. Yeah, I saw that. I don't see everything you do out there in the world, but I definitely saw that. You have to find a way to fix it. How do I wanted to know, but how do I could ask before, and I thought, oh yeah, surely I'll still be able to ask. I want to ask him how I go back to my boys and girl back in that room. Yeah, what should I do now? With chamber, I'm not sure. We need to find someone who can fix it. Change our only hope. Without it, how to activate the clock in the real world? Open that other fathom. Who knows? It probably triggered something in your mind. Made a bridge you didn't have before. Maybe you did have the bridge once, but you lost it. Yep. Told you as much as I know. It's your mind, and that means you're in control. You just need to figure out how to unlock its secrets. I don't know how, but I think the resonance chamber will do that for us. It'll unite us, make us whole again. Is there anything to do while I'm here? Probably not. You mean apart from the cabaret acts, distilleries, and endless adventure, just find the next wrinkle in your mind. He jabs you in the arm with his elbow. Ah, and if you believe that, sorry, but it's your mind. There's nothing like that here. I've looked. Yeah, I'm going to assume not. Yeah, how do I get back this time? Portal's still there. I don't see why it wouldn't work twice. Portal is collapsing in this tiny pulsing sphere. Something about it strikes you as angry, though you'd be hard pressed to say why. I guess I'll go back there eventually. The bloody Spectre. Now who's this? Oh, that's very sad. The Sorrow. What a fuckhead. And what's this? Alright. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, I'll get to a battle eventually. Ugh. Does no one have anything to say about what just happened? Did I disappear? So what these fuckheads say. You're going to Nora Head.
I'm going surfing with Emma.
At Nora Head?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Why Nora Head?
She's just going to Nora Head. We're not surfing for like anything. We're just surfing for joy.
Ah, how good is that?
Surfing for fun.
Nice.
Really terrible at surfing.
Oh, well, with that attitude.
Surfing for like ages, but I'm still gonna go practice my pop-up.
Nice. I'll be honest. Disappointment? I know these names, they're not new to us. They were favoured servants of your creator, cast-offs who served him well indeed. Div brought the Order of Truth to Sager's Cliffs, but they betrayed their holy trust and disappeared. Nevertheless, we will honour our arrangement. Any answers about who might repair the resonance chamber? We know that your side built it with aid of another cast-off still unknown to us. Perhaps one of your siblings might know where to find him or her. I know of only one other cast-off still in the city, the albino assassin, Matkina. They call her the White Death. Is that insect lady? She wore a camouflaging cloak and brought destruction in her wake. The last I heard of her, she was in the underbelly. He restrained a shudder. Seek her, but be wary.
Updated my journal.
Oh. How much experience are we getting? You return, revered one. How may we assist you today? Yeah, I'll go to the underbelly another time. I haven't been up here yet. Have I accepted that? Oh, I'm bloody tired. My cat woke me up at 4 AM. And I've been up since. Small vandalist phrases are etched into the lower portions of these statues. Declarations of love, defamatory attacks, and announcements of localized existence. I was still reading that! Whispering in stone from across the centuries. What was that telling me I could examine that? Hang on, who's this? Mr. Tattoo? Guy bangs on about tattoos. Hang on, who's this? Yeah, what? Oh, well, nothing, I guess. Why is it telling me to examine that? Oh, my favourite loading screen. Oh, I'm going to have a nice coffee. The gold tide, hey? That's right, I've got some disease that's bloody lowering my ability to do things. I don't know if I can get rid of it. So what's here? There's a government square. That's right, I need to go to help this old mate who's with me. Alright, what can I do here? So that just does that. Circle's doing nothing. Square's doing nothing. Alright. So Fettle's negative is highlighted. I assume that's talking about the disease that I have. Oh, I'm cautious. Inability? Is that saying I don't have those abilities? Yeah, I had a bloody... whatever this disease is that I've got, it was messing with my chances of accomplishing things. And it's pissing me off. Like, maybe just sleeping will get rid of it. I don't what the fuck they're meant to be. Steps toward next tier 0 out of 4. How do I change that? I've got the experience. Spend experience to purchase advancement steps for this character. Advancement steps allowed blah blah blah. Cipher limit. There we go. Temporary conditions that affect character stats and actions. Cipher sickness. I think that's what I had. -2 might pool. Cipher sickness symptoms increasing. -15% on all tasks. How do I get rid of it? Do you wanna fucking... So they're just gonna keep going until fucking I fade away into nothingness? Like, what the fuck? Wouldn't mind... Like, I love how they do this, but they don't fucking tell me how to fix it. Maybe in the journal? Well, I don't want quests. I want just information. Oh, it's in Codex. I want locations. What do you do? I have to figure it out myself somehow. Oh, okay, so I can get 4 people in a party at any one time from the look of it. How the hell did I get this bloody cipher sickness is what I want to know. Now, holding down L3, what's that doing? Like, it's saying L3 advance. What does that even mean? Alright, I've stopped caring. I'm surprised people live here. It isn't exactly safe. Who's this? There's always this warm. Yes, the more people who don't really have much to say, the better. That way I can cut through all the bullshit. Ah, great. A tall, thin, and exquisitely dressed older man stands in the shade of an exquisitely crafted store. The cut, colour, and quality of his clothes are a symphony of harmonious coordination, while the expression of benevolent condescension he gives you would be more at home on the face of a king. Good afternoon, he says, bowing slightly. I am Sangolan, and this is my store, Sangolan's Fittings. Welcome. How may I be of service? Oh, is this the guy? He told me I've got to buy a costume or some sort of outfit to help his mate who's going to get executed. Yeah, might as well see what he's got to say about it. Couldn't be bothered reading it though. As in, like, reading it out loud. Council Tower, Order of Truth, Red Thicket, Ward Court on the edge of the square. We're curious about our phantom here. Not really. Yeah, what's the Red Thicket? The Whispering Wood, I call a very curious and ancient place. Speak as loud as you like in there, none but your partner can hear you. Great place for diplomacy. Okay. What is the fountain then? One of the stranger and more poignant attractions in the square. The creatures in it are called jellies, and they chatter in 1,000 dead tongues. The priests say that a new jelly is born each time an old language dies. Shakes his head. You can listen to them for a month and never hear the same language twice or understand a single one. Yeah, what do you think about them? Credit to our city, wise scholars and deep thinkers. Excellent customs, oh, they are very particular about their robes. Yeah, what's that about? Ancient beyond reckoning, a tower's roots go all the way down to the forges in the underbelly, and within it sits the Council of Sager's Cliffs, the finest, fairest, legislative body in the 9th world. And I don't say that just because they are my most valued patrons. They've run this city well for centuries, and thanks to me they look magnificent while doing it. Yeah, let me ask something else. If that's that, what's her name, Matt Keener, like, I don't need to know. They told me she's in the underbelly. Yeah, what do you sell? Find a city where discerning men and women, as well as quality armor for those travelling to less civilized locales. And directs your attention to a well-dressed mannequin wearing the badge of a city official, and that's what I need, apparently. Also, it is our honour to have been chosen to provide the City of Sage's Cliffs with the official badges worn by all properly credentialed city employees. You may trust in their trust in us. Try to steal? I assume he's going to say no. City badges are not for sale to anyone. They are given to duly elected or appointed public servants of Sager's Cliffs. It is illegal for me to give them to anyone who does not work for the city. I'll be breaking the law. Of course, most public servants do offer me some remuneration for the materials, but no, I would not take the risk nor betray my trust. But you won't be breaking the law. My friend here has just been made Undersecretary to oversee a Yeen. A messenger should be coming shortly with the letter of commission, but you know how Yeen is, always a bit sloppy with his paperwork. Well, so thank you, Tabir, but that's asking too much of this gentleman. Perhaps we could mitigate the risk to him. Thank you, Tabir, but there's no need to press the issue. Let's talk about something else. That's alright, Tabir. He'll hear soon enough. Sengolin, Yeen's delay won't be a problem, will it? Friend, you are no city official. All those questions you asked me betrayed your ignorance. Whoops. I bet you know you will, but I cannot simply give you a city official's badge. Well, he raises a very good point. I did ask a lot of amateurish questions, didn't I? Positively, as before, I'd be breathing life I did, far too risky. I'm afraid I am unbribable, my friend, but if you were to purchase this fine pair of red boots for, say, 80 shins, it is possible I might leave something of value in the left boot by accident. I think I'm getting ripped off here, but I don't want to rely on my bloody quick fingers, because I'm guessing the percentage will be low, although I've got that extra 5% now. Fuck it, let's do it. Very good, sir. I'll wrap them up for you. You'll find the extra buckle in the left boot. Do I need to examine it to see? These seem like plain red leather, but when you touch them, a wave of sadness and disgust at the greed of humanity repulses you. You can't even consider wearing them. Okay.
I'll remember that.
Is that all for today? Can I interest you in our fine collection of armor, perhaps? Well, I bloody don't have much money now, do I? Nah, fuck it. Who's this? Alkin Peri. This woman seems to be absorbed by what she's doing. Her blue eyes narrowed in concentration, and you realise that she's the nicest looking person you've seen in a while and feel almost compelled to approach her. She shakes out the golden cloth she's examining and holds it up to the light. Such beautiful colour, she murmurs. She meets your gaze. It would look lovely on you. Well, thank you. In fact, she leans back for a moment and looks you up and down. Pensively, she nods once to herself as if pleased. As I thought, no touch of a miserly nature in you. She offers you a sweet, shy smile. We're going to get along just fine. Yes, who are you? My name is Alkin Peri. You can call me Alkin if you like. She offers a tentative smile. I'm a chirurgeon, but I work mostly with children, you know, healing scraped knees and the occasional broken bone. We're lucky here in Sagus that it's rarely anything more serious. What are you doing? Waiting for an appointment, and can you tell me about this place? Of course, Government Square, home to the City Council, Order of Truth. The rest is embassies and city records, but you might enjoy a stop at the Red Thicket. She points to a red stone enclosure nearby. Smiles at you briefly, or you might not. It's a place where secrets are traded, and having a few secrets of my own, I make a poor visitor. Yeah. See ya. Now, how do I get the bloody badge out of it? What am I doing? No, I didn't want to talk to him. No, I didn't want to do that. What am I doing? Does pressing in any direction... I think pressing down showed me like a map or something. Yeah. Alright, now... How do I look at these weird red boots? So what's this transfer item? Like the thing's meant to be in it. Is it not? Maybe I need to talk to old mate.
Yes, lad.
Yeah. I don't really care, don't really care, don't care, don't care. Don't care, what do you want from me? Oh, I might as well just, yeah, I don't really care to talk about any of that. Never better, he says, his face a friendly mask. Don't you worry, I'm with you to the end. How far down can I go? All the way there. How good is that? Come on, you got anything good to say? Silver belt, have you? Only plotted paid us to watch for a silver belt. I'll take those shins, thank you very much. Hang on, who's this strange looking person? Oh. Yep, hook me up. Trash piled against the building as if someone's been sweeping the square each day and leaving all the detritus here. Yeah? You sure I can't find a nice little item in there? Who are these fuckheads? The man knows how to make people wait. You ain't waiting to talk to his lark spawn too, are you? I've been waiting for my turn since yesterday, I'm not exaggerating. What's taking so long? I'm only here for a simple writ. How's the time looking? Getting close to an hour? Oh shit, it is.